Well, hello everybody. It is me again, Mortavius the Mad, and we are continuing in the adventures of the very soon-to-be overpowered Richard Cranium. Now we're going to do another set of commands after we review the commands from last episode. So you can pause anything in case you missed it or you didn't watch all the way through. And you can pause and write the commands down so you can enter them into your own game. Because sometimes a lot of people won't watch the video all the way through and then they come back with questions that I already answered in the video if they would have actually just watched it all the way through, and that's kind of how that happens. Anyway, now that that's done, we are going to get to the new commands. So I'm going to fade those in right now, and we're going to kind of show you how they work. So these are the commands that we are going to cover today. So you can pause this, write them down. Everything is case sensitive, so you need to get the capitals and the lowercase and everything the way it's supposed to be, or it's not going to work, just so you know. So that way, if you come back and say, hey, this isn't working, you copied it wrong, you know why, you'll be able to fix it before we even get into any of that jazz. All right. Now, that is done, let's start with our first one, shall we? And we'll do cheats, add exp, and we'll do 10,000 exp, right? Bam, there we go. And of course you can see some other stuff that I've been monkeying around with while I've been dicking around for the beginning. So if you want to copy those down, feel free to do that right now. Pause and do that, because I'm still experimenting and figuring shit out. Okay, so now we have level 5. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got level 5, and we can go to the character screen. All right, and we can spend all of the points right here. So we'll spend them all in psionics, because he's a big brain motherfucker. Fantastic. Spending in psionics. Max that shit out. Alright. Now, the next command is going to deal with perks. It's data, common, perks, chef, because it's just like adding these, right? I'm adding in the traits, adding in the perks. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to take this perk that you can select from the screen instead of the beginning perks that are right there, and we're going to give an instruction to the game to make that specific perk, when we purchase it, cost negative 15 points. And you're going to see why we do this in a second. Now I click that, right? And I leave. And I open up my little menu, and it looks like I haven't done anything, right? We only have 1 perk point. But wait. Let's go to chef. Where is chef? Do I have chef? I already have. There's chef. And you purchase chef, right? You click on that, and you spend the 1 point for chef. But wait. Instead of spending the 1 point, you get 15 points back for a total of 16 points. Now, a bunch of you have probably clicked off the video already, and you've missed this little trick, so you won't understand it, and then you'll ask me questions as to what the hell I did. So that's just par for the course, apparently, for YouTube. So anyway, now you have 16 perk points to spend on all these perks, and then of course these perks you'll get when you level up, and yada yada yada. And there's other perks that you'll get it later. And you can add them in because they're based on not getting skills and yada yada. And now we have our stats. Now you remember last time we maxed these out in the character creation, and the reason we did it that way is because what I'm going to show you next is a bonus and not a root score. So you wouldn't qualify for all of the perks if you were to just enter this code, this set of codes, all the ability codes that I showed you. But we're going to enter it all into one big ass fucking stream, okay? That's the thing. We're going to enter it into one big fucking stream. Or string. And it's basically, its strength's going to be set equal to yada, it's going to be set equal to yada, it's going to be set equal to yada, 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 etc., 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 etc. And that's what we're going to do. So, here we go. Right? Now we're going to enter it in. You saw the commands. You can always rewind and get them, or you can watch what I'm going to do here, and you can pause it here and get what I'm going to do here. So basically what we're going to do is this. We are going to enter in all of that as a string. Auditory primary attributes, perception equals brains equals deafness equals fortune equals guts, yada yada yada, all the way down with all of them. And we're going to set a value at 50. There's no parentheses needed in this particular one, right? And you saw they were all 10 before. So now we click that. That all goes in. We open up our menu again. All this lovely money. Look at all the money. I'm rich. And we go to character. And we go to stats. Now see how they're green instead of white. It shows the original value 10, which was part of the max up, right? You need the original value to be higher than 6 or higher than a specific attribute in most of these places, and that's why we use max up in the beginning. But then after this, since max up only goes up to like 10 plus whatever perks you have that add to the bonus, this can go as high as you want for the modifier, and then the modified skills turn green. So we have 50. And as you can see, it modifies a lot of the secondary stats, like encumbrance and regeneration and all of that. It modifies all those stats. Now, there's more that you can do that I'll show you in the next episode. I'll show you the codes for these secondary stats, and you'll be able to change these as well to a certain degree. So we'll go into that next time. So if you made it this far through the video for the insanely overpowered adventures of Richard Cranium and Encased, I thank you for watching, and I hope it was somewhat informative and entertaining, and I will see you next time. Peace out, boys and girls.